Michael Weatherseed, Director of Milipol, thank you for talking to us today. So, in 2011, Milipol Paris, dedicated to homeland security, internal security issues, had some 900 exhibitors, 27,000 visitors. What are the first indications for the trends for this year?
Well, the first indications is that we'll probably just be slightly increased in terms of number of exhibiting companies, which, given the economic crisis that's going on at the moment, is really good numbers. In terms of the visitors, we're expecting at least as many, but we are actually holding the Milipol exhibition at the same time as the CART exhibition in the same location. These two exhibitions have a select crossover visitors, so we expect to have a few more that will be coming to Milipol in terms of the numbers.
Now, Milipol Paris looks at interior security, from protection of sensitive sites to urban security and control of frontiers, fighting against fraud, etc. Have recent events had played into who will be at the exhibition or any of the trends there?
I think the major trend you can say is that obviously since the events of the 11th of September 2001, the emphasis on security has grown enormously and it has continued to grow. At the same time, we've had the fact that with the economic crisis, governments are trying to cut back on budgets. So the idea is the budgets are probably going to be slightly lower in terms of governments buying material for security. So they're looking to spend more smartly. So it's really a question of saying what technologies can help us make our staff be more effective, i.e. using limited resources to be more effective.
Data protection, biometrics, they're also part of what happens at Milipol. And there's something of an overlap with the CART Salon, which is happening next door. Now, this is the first time the two have been together. We're likely to see visitors going from one to the other. Is this useful, important? Why is there a reasoning behind it that the two are together at the same time?
The reason behind it is that CART, to explain it, is a show that deals with secure solutions for payment, for identification, and also for mobility in terms of mobile phones, etc. The overlap with Milipol comes particularly with biometrics and with identity papers and specialized access control. So roughly I would say there's, in terms of visitors to CART and visitors to Milipol, there's probably a 20% overlap in terms of the visitors. So it was an advantage to put them together for the very first time, so that people could visit both shows at the same time, at the same location. We are also, in terms of Milipol, we have a lot of overseas official delegations that come, and there have been and we have promoted the fact that CART is at the same time as Milipol. And we've already had quite a few requests from overseas delegations to actually go and see exhibitors at the CART exhibition at the same time. So it's an advantage for everybody. What
are some of the countries who are planning to come? Do we have names already?
In terms of the whole of the exhibition, well, last year we just had the 150 countries represented in terms of visitors. In terms of delegations, we had 53 countries represented. And they come from all over the world. So Asia is represented, Africa is represented, Europe is represented, and the Americas as well. So really it's from right across the world. It's the truly worldwide exhibition in terms of internal state security.
What about new exhibitors this year? Anyone interesting, exciting?
Well, a lot of them, and it would be unfair to actually pick one out. We would probably say that out of the 900 we probably have 30% that will be new exhibitors to come. And again, having just had a quick look, they are coming from all over the world as well. So
are they coming from various sectors, or is there any particular trend you're seeing there?
No particular. They come from all different sectors. What is interesting is that Milipol is particularly well represented for small and medium-sized companies, because often innovation, which is the key word for Milipol exhibition, comes from small and medium-sized companies. So a lot of them are coming here, and we have a particular zone where we allow people who are startups who are exhibiting at Milipol for the first time, that are grouped together, who can actually come out and test out. And so we have some very, very small companies coming here with some will be some exciting technologies to see.
Milipol Paris 2013 takes place November 19 to 22, and it's in Paris Nord Villepinte. That's new.
Yep, there's several new things that are happening this year. The first is that we are moving to Paris Nord Villepinte from the Porte de Versailles, so we're in a new hall. Which also gives us the opportunity to be doing next door to CART, so that's an advantage. Other new things is that we have the presence of the European Commission for the first time, And there are two major things that are happening with the European Commission. First is that they are doing a conference, and they're actually putting out their plans in terms of the European Union, in terms of security for the next years, and the requirements they're going to need in terms of technology. And the second thing, on the exhibition floor, they have a big stand, and they'll be presenting 8 projects, new projects, where they have financed small and medium-sized European companies to produce new technologies that correspond to requirements of the different nation states. And these new projects will be totally new. They're not yet on the market. So again, this reflects the innovation, which for us is the key word for Milipol.
And I'm sure there are many more new things that will be happening out there.
People have got to come and see them. There are lots of things there. It'll be an exciting time.
Absolutely. Michael Weatherseed, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.